Welcome. Welcome to my humble abode. Here in my living room. My name is James Hyland. I got a brand new album coming out in May. It's called Western. CD's available now. Feel free to pick it up. If not, if you like to consume your music like most of us on the old iPhone or your Android device, if that's what you do, you can also get it there May 1st. But give that to the kids. That's good. All right. I'm going to start with the first song off of it. This is called The Edge of Comanche Rio. If you never heard of Comanche Rio, it's an area that used to exist. It was carved out, good chunk of the United States by the Comanche, and it encompassed parts of Texas and New Mexico and Colorado and Kansas, maybe Nebraska, some Oklahoma. And they'd fought to have this piece of land forever. They'd fought off the Spanish from the south. They'd fought off the French from the east, and the English also from the east and the north. They'd fought off the Russians and the Chinese from the west. And were just some of the just toughest people out there. And it wasn't until the Texas Rangers showed up with the technology of the repeating revolver that things started to catch up with them. This is called The Edge of Comanche Rio. What do we owe to the edge of our blades, carved from rock like the past tribe made? By hand with tools of stone, the handles, antler, or an animal bone. Let us say, sir, we've been here before, into this land, and you're gonna get a war. We're the people who live on the plains. If it wasn't for us, this would all be Spain. We'll battle with your brigade. We're still here like the edge on these blades, defending this land with hands and stone, fighting off armies with flint and arrows. It's a wild, it's a wild, it's a wild land. The wild thing is that you're only here 'cause the edge of these blades moved the men up a tier. And now, future man, if your hair's in my hand, the edge will come down to protect this land. I'm not fighting, sir, I'm making a stand. You're trying to say we can't live on this land. Natural law out where we ride, or out here you win or you die. And now Captain Jack's riding on a land, and his rangers have a shot for every finger on the hand. You're just cowboys, we're the greatest horsemen. Some can a coup by the time they turn 10. It's a wild, it's a wild, it's a wild land. Over land where we know every cave and every river bend. You could chase us all night through the sleet, snow and rain. We'll lose you in the canyons, we'll lose you on the plains. We're true warriors, defending our home. Our families live where the buffalo roam. It's a sacred land, it's a hunting ground. It's not the kind of place you go putting up towns, but new people keep flooding this land. We're gonna make them have to take it by hand. We're still here like the edge on these blades. Even the horses are covered in war paint. It's a wild, it's a wild, it's a wild land. I tell you what, in honor of, we did lose a legend recently, so in honor of John Prine, it's all ginger ale and vodkas tonight. Oh, that's good stuff. This next one is called You've Come to the Right Place. It was written, this is from the point of view of the railroad owners that the young United States needed to help them create this transcontinental highway that was going to connect the East to the West. They just won the Civil War, they being the United States, and now they were looking west, and they needed people who could build railroads to help them achieve that. And those were some very wealthy people who made out like bandits. And there's still probably people today who are very rich just because of this deal that was struck. So I'm going to be playing the role of the railroad owner. You guys are going to be the United States, and this is going to be the negotiation. Yes, sir, you've come to the right place. No need to speak, it's written on your face. You got the South now that you won the war. You're young, it's natural to want more. You've come to us, 'cause we're the best. You need our help, you want the West. You've come to the right place. This land between us, sir, it isn't tame. Yeah, there's already people on the land you'll claim. Yeah, there's a cost to this, you understand. We're taking blood, but golden lots of land. And a rail line I'll build for you, if it's with your cash, protection too. You've come to the right place. Job this big would take 5,000 men. We barely got 600 ex-slaves and Irishmen. The Chinese are here, but they're too small. This work is tough, but they built China's Great Wall. They all want work, they've all got grit. The fact they hear it all proves they don't quit. They've come to the right place. Work. Blast the mountains 8 inches a day, and nothing on earth stands in our way. For every mile of track you give us land that you're stolen from the Indians. And when people show up cash in hand, asking who do we pay for some land, you've come to the right place. Boom. Yeah, there's that one. This next one, first westbound train. Now, once they'd actually completed the railroad, it did pass through some unfriendly territory, and I'm sure once they built it, they looked at this thing and they were like, well, somebody's gonna have to, do this trip and make, prove it can be done. And they completed the railroad in May, and they weren't gonna let people go on this first route. So what they actually did was they just sent a bunch of cargo with shoes, And that happened in August, so it's like they completed it in May, still didn't send anything till August, and they didn't let people paying passengers ride until September. I believe it was September 6th, my sister's birthday, that the first westbound train actually arrived in San Francisco, well actually in Oakland, from the east. So this is a point of view of the brave train engineer who was basically driving that train into history. It's called First Westbound Train, and it goes like this. 1869, driving this train, the first time one cut west through the plain. Hanging out the side, engine 116, steaming down the line, moving fast and mean. Time gonna change at the pace of the train. The West ain't gonna be the same. We're gonna carry cattle, gonna carry gold. We'll carry all the people rail cars can hold. Brakeman let it up, and I put it down. The only time we stop's when we hit a western town. Rhythm and the rhymes for the West each time. There's no turning round, just an end of the line on a train. The first westbound train. It's full steam ahead across the great divide, the West and the New World destined to collide. Got my hand on the throttle, got the heat in high gear, got a front row seat to how we got from there to here. I love the night ride, sipping on Bach beer. I'm a one locomotive, steam powered pioneer. First time steels rolled through hostile land, got a two-man shotgun crew on the front stand, two in every car, three on the rear. You make an awful easy target, screaming through the frontier. If we land in San Fran, they'll be pouring champagne. First we gotta prove we can move across the land in this train. The first westbound train. Take a solo. Oh, it's no one here. Alright. Bummer. I give the sign, I'm slowing down. Another stop, another town. Gonna fill up the water, fill up the wood, fill the jugs with any shine. The locals say we should. Check the trim, let the whistle roar. Check my pocket watch boards, all aboard. Full steam ahead, let's see this baby climb. We'll chase the river raging through the mountainside. Hear the train echo off the land's grandest schemes. It's the first time the West heard man-made machines. Got my hand on the throttle, heat's in high gear. The steel's rolling through no matter what's already here. It's a train. A first westbound train. Oh yeah, you know what? I had actually set a fire for us, so we tell these campfire stories. Boom, ambiance, right? User experience. We're thinking about this stuff. Let's see what's next. Who's on the menu? How much time we got? About 15 minutes. All right, this next one's called Top Floor. This song sort of took the backstory from, there we go. Sort of took this backstory from an old Grateful Dead song that I heard my good buddy Will Dupuis sing called, or well, at least one of his bands do, called Peggy-O. And the story behind this is basically it's about a captain of an army who goes off to war, falls in love with a woman, and I'm paraphrasing here, but he's like, hey, I'm in love with you, let's get married. And she's like, I think she's kind of from a wealthy family, and she's like, nah, see, you're a soldier, my mom's not gonna really dig that stuff. And he's like, well, I'll bring her guineas, which means money back then, and I'll set all your people free. And she's like, nah, I'm good. So he basically destroyed the place. So I kind of used that as the backstory for this character. He's an ex-Civil War guy. Sort of used that story to inform the fact that he's an ex-officer, Union officer. He took part in Sherman's march to the South. And now he is a piano player in a brothel. And he has an infatuation with one of the ladies upstairs. So this is called Top Floor. I got a tip jar, but there ain't nothing in it. I play piano at a bar, a bunch of cowboys drinking in it, but they got ladies on the top floor. Yeah, you could see them if you got a dime. You could gamble on some blackjack or on some blackberry moonshine. This place could steal you. It could rob you of your mind. No one's gonna care though, as long as you're having a good time. They wanna hear us Susanna. Oh, Susanna, don't you cry. Yeah, there's a girl here I'm in love with. She cut her hair off and it drove me wild. I bet she's got tattoos. I bet she's got tattoos everywhere. When she wears them black boots, she knows I can't help but stare. She doesn't seem to mind though. I think she digs my song. I like the way she looks at me while she puts her lipstick on. When I play the Union songs, it's half the crowd mad, but half singing along. They wanna hear Peggy O, pretty Peggy O, will you marry me? I brought your mama guineas, I said all you'll sit is free. Then I burned down the town, and I helped build a railroad line. I stayed out west, still trying to leave it all behind. So now I play this piano. I don't give orders anymore. I only take requests from the ladies on the top floor. Tip jar. Yeah. For Johnny. Tell you what, switch it up just a little bit for a hot sec. Got one I'm trying to do from memory. There you go. 420. Yikes. This is also on the new album. Nashville went through something terrible recently, and well, this kind of a song poking fun at Nashville's country music, not Nashville itself. I always had a great time going there. And some of my biggest heroes live there. John Prine lived there. Todd Snyder lives there. Johnny Cash lived there. Well, Hendersonville, close enough. You get the point. But yeah, boy, I saw, you know, there's times where I just really wish Bill Hicks was still alive right now. I'll just put it that way. And he could pick on me too. That'd be great. That would be awesome. But anyway, this is called Nashville Song. Yeah, I'm broke. This town got me beat. I can't make rent. I can't afford to eat. Yes, I need to write a Nashville song. Well, Nashville folks, first let me apologize. I don't mean to offend, but surely you realize what they're doing and what they done to the country song. You had Johnny Cash, even had Steve Earle. You got the best bluegrass pickers in the world, but it's the other stuff you can't spend enough on the radio. Well, oh no, no, no. Yeah, I'm gonna write me a Nashville song. Gonna keep my legacy to 3 minutes long. I'm gonna get rich off of my Nashville song. Well, I could write a sing-along, I could have the same sound. I could write a catchy chorus, run it into the ground by repeating that chorus 5 times in my 3-minute song. Yeah, here's a whole list, it's all the tools of the trade. You just need 3 chords, about 4 cliches. You're on your way to old Cashville, USA. Well, my song was a hit. I went on the road. I met pretty girls, lip synced at award shows. I'm a one-hit wonder on repeat with my Nashville song. So yeah, I'm gonna write me a Nashville song. I'm gonna keep my legacy to 3 minutes long. I'm gonna get rich off of my Nashville song. Well, I'll write a sing-along, I'll have the same sound. I'll write a catchy chorus, run it into the ground by repeating that chorus 5 times in my 3-minute song. Well, now I live in Oak Hill, I got me a honey. We'll go for daily walks to get my mailbox money. Life has sure been sunny ever since I wrote my Nashville song. All right, I am running short on time. I'll tell you what, I'm gonna see if I can squeeze 2 more in, if that's all right. This next one I wrote, this was just a sheer writing exercise. There's a friend of mine, there's a bunch of us sitting around this bar called Momo's. Used to be this wonderful music venue here in town, and it had this area in the back that wasn't so much a, well, it was a green room of sorts. Speaking of today's date. And I remember there's a young lady back there who brought up the fact that, you know, nobody had written a song with her name in it, and then I asked her what her name was, and it was Kira. It's like, well, that's a cool name. I mean, there's a lot of songs out there with women's names. There's Amy, right? Amy, what you, right? Amanda, Billie Jean, Gloria. The Rolling Stones do Angie. Elvira, right? So I wrote this song purely as a writing exercise. I was always scared that she would hear it and get a restraining order against me. But she's a wonderful woman, and I'd like to still consider her a friend. But this is called Kira. Well, I met a girl, never been the same. She's as pretty as her pretty name, Kira, Kira. I just wanna be near her. Loving you bring a good man fear that someday you may not be here. Kira, Kira, I just wanna be near her. If loving you was a sin, heaven never let me in, but you let me in. Now what kind of man wouldn't even try everything to keep you satisfied, to keep you satisfied. Yeah, something like that. All right, I'm gonna sneak one more in. Thank you so much for having me. I want to thank, definitely thank Melissa Clark for having me. The doc, hope you don't mind me calling you that. I want to thank Bill Bloomer, Amelia K. Spicer, Bill Scorsarzi, and the Adobe Collective. Is that, you guys work at Adobe? Should be pretty tight. Got some feature requests. Okay, what are we doing here? Oh yeah, so it was a while back. I want to say, let's just, tell you what, I'll just send this one out to my mom and my sister. To my mom, I want to say I love you. Thank you for the mask you made and sent. To my sister, I want to say fold the cheese. And this one's for y'all. Everybody else have a good night. Be safe. Love y'all all. Is there ever enough space between us to keep us both honest and true? Why is it so hard just to sit in the yard and stare at the sky so blue? I got a new way of walking, a new way of talking, honey, when I'm around you. But it gives me the blues when I got some good news and you're not there to bring it to. Life is a blessing, it's a delicatessen of all the little favors you do. All wrapped up together, no matter the weather, baby, you always come through. And it's a measure of treasure that gives me the pleasure of loving you the way I do. And you know I would gladly say I need your love badly and bring these little things to you. 'Cause you've got gold, gold inside of you. You got gold, gold inside of you. Well, I got some gold inside me too. Well, I think you know that I gotta be going. You know I hate to say so long. brings up an ocean, a mix of emotion. I have to word it out in a song. Well, I'm leaving a lot for the little I got, but you know a lot of little will do. And if you give me your love, I'll let it shine up above. I'll light my way back home to you. You got gold, gold inside of you. You got gold, gold inside of you. I got some gold inside me too. You got wheels turning inside of you. You got wheels turning inside of you. Well, I got some turning inside me too. Yeah, I got wheels turning inside me too. Yeah, thank you all for listening. My name's James Hyland. Appreciate it.